Hello and welcome to Bauman Field here for the first home game of West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Ken Suter alongside Wayne Hoy, Tanner Malden on the camera. 2:30 remaining here for the start of this one on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post. Can't talk today. I'm so excited, First home game. JoJo's Gaming Parlor pregame show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. 2:15 remaining here as we get set for the first home game. It's going to look a little different as we do not have our scoreboard up currently. We've had some issues with our scoreboard shutting off, and I believe it's also giving us internet issues. We had a whole great game yesterday, so in lieu of having those issues, we're just not going to have it on. We'll be able to tell you the score pretty much every time we tell you the time. Everything will work for there as we get set for the national anthem.
United States of America with our national anthem.
As we are set to go here, about 15 seconds remaining before kickoff, as Cyclones looking to come back, get a little bit better than they were last week as they played a tough West Central team. Ended up losing around 61-20, I do believe. However, they did show some real good things from, especially the sophomores, as Aiden Horn and Aiden Akers, that's the other one. Both of them had great games near the end.
It's going to be a great day for football. First home game of the season. Boys got to be pumped up, and here they come.
Out of the banner down there on the field now, all black, really showing the old West Prairie Cyclones look before we even had the merger with Bushnell. Whew. Been almost 7 years. It's so weird to think. 7 years since West Prairie had their own football team, but now they are consolidated with Southeastern, which Southeastern gives them some really great players.
It's always nice when two teams can come together.
That's one thing that when we'd have football camp, I laugh and think about it, but every year, second to the last night of camp, between West Prairie and Bushnell, Coach Akers and Coach Rodas, for our teams at least, would always play Remember the Titans at the end, just to get two teams coming together to win. Always felt right to finish off the camp with that. As we get set for the kickoff here, 12 on the clock for this first quarter. As man, just as beautiful as ever out here in Scioto. Or if you get news out here on the radio or TV, I do believe it was out The Quincy station called it Scotia once. So it's going to be a squib kick. It's going to be a little bit muffled, but they'll be able to pick it up around the 44-yard line. That is Owen Rigg with the pickup as we get set here for the first offensive stand for the Cyclones. 1st and 10.
Let's hope we can have a good drive. Start the game off right.
They'll come out in that I formation. That's what they've done the past 2 games and try to get that working. And then if that doesn't work, they'll go, empty set. They've got a bunch of different formations they're able to work out of. Really like to utilize the jet sweeps as well. As right there, I formation probably towards the fullback. Everybody crowding the box there. A counter will work perfectly later in this game. They'll run a sweep out to the side. Gets about 4 on the run. It'll be a 2nd and 6.
Looks like Pawnee really did their homework with the film. Knew exactly what play was going to be ran.
Hey, but you still got 3 yards on that one. That's all you need.
Oh, that's
3 yards and a cloud of dust. If you can keep getting that consistently, that is going to be a perfect ace in the hole to come back in. Crowding the box once again. Fullback this time gets up for about 4. So a 3rd and 3 coming up. As they'll move the ball a little bit, but not much, as it's down there on the 48-yard line. Into Indian territory. They're facing the Pawnee Indians. Has kind of the same look as the Lewiston Indians, so it kind of makes it easier for me to remember. Back to I formation. That's going to be the sweep out to the side. Jensen Laughlin with it. He's going to get up to around the 1st down, but I don't think he'll get it. I think
he's going to be close.
I think he's short about 1 yard. Oh, they'll mark him back. So it's going to be 4th and 1, fullback time. I formation hasn't stopped. So I formation, go right back towards it and get this 1st down.
Just got to keep with those great small drives and work the way up the field.
And all those little bit will open up a big hole.
You don't have to shoot for a touchdown every time. Just shoot for 3-4 yards every time.
I formation. Now you see him playing back a little bit, not as into the box as they were those 2 safeties. It's going to be a counter, a little slow, but that opens up a hole, as I do believe down there on the line for Pawnee was number 55, Drew Heisel. Went
About
right
6
through.
yards.
Perfect play. Knew exactly where he was going. Got past the lineman, who was way too slow.
Perfect.
However, he looked for the quarterback and not the running back who had the ball. Opened up that hole as he was gone. Got 6 yards in the 1st down.
Perfect occasion to run that kind of play. Again, back to the I formation.
Fullback, as he's going to drive up. That's a good, nice run by Owen Rigg. We'll get about 6. Second and 3, it looks like. It's going to keep on running I. Right back to the fullback. Owen Rigg gets the 1st down and some more. Nice job on the run right there by Rigg to get up through and just keep on pumping.
Yep, just every time. Just like we were just saying, a little bit up the field. Every single time. I'm loving this drive so far. My favorite kind of football.
1st and 10. Back to the I formation. That's going to be a sweep out to the left side. Moving around, Jensen Laughlin tries to get upfield. Gets to about 5-yard line. 5 yards on the run. With 8:48 remaining here in this first one. Still 0-0 on the long drive for the Cyclones. 2nd and 2 as he gains about 8. Fullback run. Owen Rigg gets the 1st down, gets it past the 10-yard line, so it will be 1st and goal for the Cyclones.
Nice hole up the middle there. I could see that from up here. Great job for the O-line.
Really just getting out of the blocks great so far.
This will bring up a 1st down and goal to go for the
Back to I formation. Hands it off. Runs up, but he can't get much of it.
Saw him coming on that play.
So just about not much, if any, gain on the play as we get set here for 2nd and goal. Back out to the sweep. Jensen Laughlin. He's got blockers ahead of him. If he can keep on going, he's... Ooh, looks like he's down at the
Just
1.
short.
So 3, 3rd and 1. Man, it looks really close. I think you got to go right back. Owen Rigg, fullback.
They just got to punch it in like they have been
3rd and
every
goal.
play so far.
7:20 remaining here. 3rd and goal. 0-0 your score. Once again, we'd like to apologize for not having the scoreboard up, as we've been having some real issues with that program. We're not even going to mess with it. As he will get in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown for the Cyclones. 7:07 remaining. 6-0 now your score as Owen Rigg runs it up the middle. Now we get set. Going to be a PAT. As Jensen Laughlin's down there with Ashton Barkley, the holder. As you can see everybody out towards that right side. Got a couple of defenders as we do have some fakes that have been ran out of this. Nice job, but it will be up and good. And it is up and good into the top of the concession stand.
Right onto the roof.
8-0 your score here at West Prairie High School, as the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones leading the Pawnee Indians. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar in the Sports Corner at 124. For the focus on local sports. Catch WIU games in all area TSSR Game Time Live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. I'd like to thank everybody at Sports Corners. You know, we have been having our games played up there. A lot of people have been showing up, especially for the Macomb games, as first year Macomb on the Hulett PubliPro LLC YouTube channel. As it's been a really good sponsor for us so far, and it'll get better later as we are going to get the TSSR weekly show up and running. We're working on that probably in the next few weeks.
It's a great atmosphere, great food.
I know you love it. 7-0 your score. I think I accidentally said 8 because you don't really see PATs around here. I was like, oh, it's good. Point after, it's 2. 7-0. Kicking off is Laughlin. Booming kick as it goes back to the 15. Picked up that time by Tal McElroy, and he'll get it up to the 30. Arm tackles, but finally brought down at the 35-yard line. So Pawnee will get a chance to show off their offense.
At least they were able to contain him a little bit on that kick.
Pawnee has had some good teams in the past. Last year were pretty good, as well as I don't believe West Prairie played them, but we went down for a Bushnell game in Pawnee. Oh, both people played us. Never mind. Sweep coming by. McElroy with the ball. It's going to be almost caught by Garrett Walker, but he'll get about 5 yards on the rush. Gets out to around the 40-yard line. 2nd and 5. As you can see already, Talon McElroy being used, the senior running back, as he's a big part of their offense. 2nd and 5. Shotgun formation, twins left, in motion. 3 people as it goes straight to the fullback. He's going to run up, gets the first, and gets a little bit more as he finds the sideline. Only one man to beat him, as finally gets him across is Jensen Laughlin. Great run. Do believe that was Carson Wart, the sophomore.
Stayed on his feet real well.
You could just see that, he had his eyes up that entire time and chugging. It did not matter what was coming. They'll get down to the 20-yard line on the big gain. as it'll be 1st and 10, the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Line back out there. Quarterback Brandon Bartolomucci on it. He's going to look to pass. It's going to be a drop on an out, about a 7-yard gain on the pass. It'll be that time picked up by Jordan Howard, the tight end, the senior. So 2nd and 3. Coming back onto the field,
The court.
I've been doing a lot of volleyball these days, you know. Gonna go right to McElroy, but picked him up and stopped is the Cyclones. Not fooled at all. Carter hits alongside Clayton Hunt on the tackle, the 2 juniors.
Interesting play. Kind of a unique handoff there. It's almost like it almost looks like a basketball pass.
It's that triple option. So no matter what, you got 3 people together. One's going this way, one's going this way, and the quarterback can bring it out for a sneak as well. It's a great play if you can get it quick enough. If some blitzes come by, however, that can really be an issue. He's going to keep it this time as he'll get close to the 1st down, tackled down by Aiden Akers. Bartolomucci will get it for the 1st down, and the defense for the Cyclones, you could definitely tell, got way too far upfield when they got past that line of scrimmage. That's one of the things that, especially when I was playing, really it was hard for me to do, is once you find that line of scrimmage and you feel yourself get through, you've got to sit down, you got to get into a stance and find the ball, because if you go upfield, that's just another person out of the play in a big hole, and that's what Bartolomucci found right there.
Got to break down and maintain.
Exactly. 4:37 remaining here in this first quarter. 7-0 your score, as the Indians are going to try and push this one into the end zone. It's going to be a pass wide open downfield, just drops it right out of his hands. Bartolomucci was intended for Adam Hernandez. Hernandez had it, in the end zone perfectly, just let it slide right through.
Yeah, would have been a big play.
That stops the clock. 4:23 remaining in this first quarter. Fast game so far.
Very fast game.
As, man, it's a good game when it is a fast game, not because we can get home earlier, but that means that people are running up the court, the field. I've been doing it again. Running up the field, they are pushing through, not a lot of incomplete passes, not a lot of mistakes, just keep on chugging. Now we got a pass out to the left side, rolling out. Picked up.
Perfect
nice
play.
Grab by Carter Wards. He'll get in for the touchdown. He'll step out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That was a close play there.
That was really close. He did a nice job of reaching out and grabbing that pylon with the ball. However, he stepped out of bounds right before he dived, so it will be 1st and goal from about the 4.
That was heads-up play. It looked like the running back missed a block, but that was exactly what they were intending for. Very tight formation there.
Trying to push through is they putting a lot of trust in their blockers. They'll get 3 on the play, so 2nd and 1. And yeah, when you see that formation, you had tight in, both tight ends tight, both fullbacks up close, under center. Man, everything was just there for a circle.
Just goal line football.
We'll probably see that again here. 3:15 remaining here in the first. 7-0 Cyclones.
And a quick quarter so far.
Once again, it's going to be a keeper, Bartolomucci, but he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Great job by Aiden Akers and Xavier Hilton to turn around and get up there, the 2 linebackers. And, both of them, Akers, a sophomore, Hilton, a junior. Younger players, but they have been a big defensive force alongside Carter Hitz this year. We'll get a water call. There'll be a timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Ride & Farm Supply. Located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974, Ride & Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP, seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area. Customer service is one of their specialties. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121. Stopped on the play. Good defense here. 4th and 2.
This is gotta have a big stop coming up here.
This is when you pin your back, go through, just push. 2:18 remaining, 7-0. Cyclones still up. You know,
Looks
you can
like
hear Coach McCormick down there screaming, you know, watch the ball, watch the ball. You can't get an offsides call here. They'll switch out. They're going to go out to this far side. It looks like they're going to run a screen pass and pray. It'll be a switch, one man to beat as he gets in for the touchdown. Cam Kramer could not get out to that far side fast enough. So 7-6 now your score. 2-point conversion incoming for Pawnee. That kind of was a good play call, but could have really backfired there.
Could have really backfired. If you remember the up in Freeport, Aquin, they tried to run that play. Did not work out well for them.
However, they ran out to that far side and tried to pick up those blockers. What they did was right there, one-on-one Oklahoma drill. 2 yards to go. I bet my man could beat yours. And when it came up, sophomore versus senior, senior won. As fullback's going to be pitched, but they'll say he was stopped forward progress. He can't do much of anything right that. As a nice defensive stop by the Cyclones. This means they're still up 7-6. And if I'm Pawnee, I'm not running that ever again. That formation has not gotten anything good. It has gotten you 2 yards on one play, -2 on another play, and -1 on another.
Yeah,
that formation isn't really working well against a team that is blocked in so hard.
Yeah, it almost looks like there's just too many people in the same place, and you get a little bit of that almost a jumble. You don't know where the ball is. Your blockers are up on you, and it's.
They're praying that those blockers can get that initial hit, can get 2 or 3 yards instantly. However, this defense for the Cyclones have really been holding hard. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Barkley Bills Co., a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style hats. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Use code TSSR through Friday for 15% off. Don't let your hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more. barkleybillsco.com. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season. Of course, Barkley Bills, the owner, is in the field today. Right line drive picked up by Denver Mitchell, the senior. He's going to push on through.
Ooh.
Gets a nasty hit right about the 48-yard line. That was a laser right toward him. And coming out to the field now for the second drive, of course, quarterback Ashton Barkley. You know, I kind of just said the name Barkley Bills Co. a couple of times. His dad, the owner of the hat company, makes some insane hats. Insanely good product. As we got a couple of them from the Heart series for the non-wing micro sprints that we ran here with Dwayne Hulett, and those things are so comfortable. I've had like 3 or 4 so far. Up through the gap will be around 3 yards on the run. Fullback dive for Owen Rigg. Right on the 50, as you can hear, Greg Phelps. Also catch Greg Phelps for most of the West Perry volleyball games here on TSSR Game Time Live. It's going to look back to pass, a little dip and dunk over towards, can't see exactly. I do believe it might be Jesse Johnson. We'll see if he turns it around. Nope, it was Owen Rigg. First down.
Owen Rigg having a great game so far.
Owen Rigg related to the boss of one, Tanner Malden, who's running our camera today. Told me that last time we had a game together. He looks over and says, man, my boss said, yeah, Owen was having a great game, wasn't he? First down, as you can see that field when he dropped back Barkley, you could just see the dust piling up. The drought still much in effect here in Western Illinois.
Had the
it's going to be probably a legal formation.
I believe earlier they said the fire department came out here to water the field.
Most likely. Legal procedure against the Cyclones, 2 men in motion. So they'll send him back 5. And I know how bad it is around work and stuff like that. I can't imagine trying to play out on here. Of course, I did play out on this field when it was bad, but it was never really this bad drought-wise once it came to football season. Mostly that's beginning of August is when it gets really bad around here. I thank you all for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live. Empty set over to cross. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson's got to get upfield.
Ooh.
Cannot, as he's going to be stopped.
Swallowed up, a loss of probably 1.
Good job by the Indians to find the contained man and hold there, as Johnson had to get up and through. As they'll let it go down. That'll be the end of the first quarter. 7-6 your score. Cyclones up. As once again we do not have our scoreboard program working, as can't really trust it, as we've had multiple issues with it currently. We'll try to figure that out, hopefully get a new update. In any case, we'll take a quick timeout here and get set for second quarter action here at Bauman Field in Scioto, Illinois on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
Empty set for the Cyclones. It's going to be a handoff up top. Going to try and get across, but about a gain of 4. That one is rushed up by Xavier Hilton. 3rd and long, as Cyclones are going to have to try and find something here. The beginning of the second quarter. Utilizing that empty set formation once again, had great use in the last few games. Of course, up against a team like West Central, who semifinal team last year, looking to get even farther this year. It's going to be a tough challenge, but when the interview that we had with Coach McCormick last game, he mentioned it doesn't matter what they were or what they want to be. We can always play with somebody. Barkley with the pass. Shot open. Can't get it to Cam Kramer. A little bit too high. So 4th and long here on the 42-yard line.
Just barely out of reach. Watch the skim off the fingertips.
Cam Kramer got up there for it, but you can see Barkley kind of, his angle's a little bit off. He always throws a little higher than he thinks he has to, because of that line. Defensive line for Pawnee got right there in his face. That's one issue that I've seen for the Cyclones so far this year, is pass blocking has kind of been not as good as you'd really want. Of course, it will be hard, three blockers going up against a team, especially if they start to blitz and send 4, maybe even 5. that's when you kind of have an issue with trying to get out towards gains of, around 7 or 8 and try to get up for a long gain.
Timeout. Look like they're going to have to drum something up for this 4th and long. Probably about 13 yards.
11:09, 7-6, your score. Cyclones still up. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by M&B Furniture. M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store, is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your home, stop and see the fine folks at M&B Furniture at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. M&B does have some great deals, especially when it comes to mattresses, as the newest bed that I have, straight from there. Long ball on the 4th down, right
Wide
to Laughlin. He gets through for the touchdown. Tom Conklin's touchdown. Whew.
Great play, wide open.
What a play, open. He gets the perfect ball, stops down, breaks one tackle, and he's going to go out for the PAT to try and make it a 14-6 game. 13-6 right now, 11 minutes remaining in this first half. Barkley to Laughlin on around the 39-yard touchdown.
Got a little bit of a push there into the end zone, a little bit of a speed boost there.
PAT coming, Laughlin, as the lefty has hit one already today. That one, perfect. That one up and good, exactly what you want. 14-6 now your score here in Bauman Field. Cyclones with the lead. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. .59 remaining here at the second quarter. 14-6 your score as these Cyclones have taken a nice hold. Kind of looked like they were slowing down a little. 4th and long, timeout taken by McCormick. And right there, Jensen Laughlin with the receiving touchdown from Ashton Barkley as Laughlin goes to kick. That's one sad thing about this year is you can barely see Laughlin out there, as the neon shoes have been retired. So he's gone to normal black. Picked up at the 10. He's got a host of Cyclones there, but they can't get to him, and they finally get there. So about a 20-yard return gets him at the about 15. I can't count my lines, it seems. 15-yard return gets him at the 25-yard line, as Pawnee will come back, try to keep this momentum that they got going after this touchdown. Can't get the 2-point conversion, however, so we'll see how they adjust to this Cyclones defense. Twins left. They're probably going to send that man in motion. That is McElroy, as he will get through. Handoff to Wart. He'll get about 4 yards on it.
Their offense so far is kind of reminding me of that game we went up to Freeport again, which was shotgun formation, that motion man almost every play.
A lot of motion, trying to find exactly how the defense is playing. Probably anytime they are looking at the option, they're looking, man formation or zone. Send that man in motion, see what they do. Read that defense. Out here, quads right. Wart in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Wart as he's swallowed up. He's got to fight through and get up. He gets around too.
Ooh, flag.
But flag out there. What a throw by the back judge. As he gets it over the entire pile. I do believe maybe holding or face mask. clapping over on that Pawnee side. So face mask indeed on the Cyclones, and that's going to hurt them. Personal foul, they'll start moving up. That's an automatic first down. Do believe a 15-yarder first down as they get to the 45-yard line.
Yep.
9:54 remaining. It's 14-6. Pawnee.
Can't have too many penalties like that.
It's going to be a screen pass as they're just swallowed up. And on the tackle, Owen Rigg just having a great game. Loss of 5 on the screen. Man, you know, that was a great tackle, but a little bit high. He was able to not hit the collarbone. He was not hitting the face mask, but boy, probably want to get a little bit lower, especially when you've got 3 or 4 Cyclones right there helping out. In any case,
heads up play.
Loss of 4 this time. Second and 14. Now they got multiple formations coming around. Pass caught over to the corner. They'll fight for the first down as Bartolomucci gets it over and across to Talon McElroy. And they'll get the first down for Pawnee. 8:51 remaining here, 14-6.
Great catch by, who was that?
McElroy?
McElroy.
McElroy, excuse me.
McElroy.
You know, I played enough of golfing back in the day that McElroy is the first thing that comes to my mind.
I think technically it can be pronounced either way.
You know, the capital on the E, that might be an accent. Nice flood formation, but he can't get a hold of the ball. Tackled and sacked by Carter Hitz. Man, another loss, as this one's going to be a loss of 7. Bartolomucci took a heck of a hit. As you can see, the little bit of a cross flood formation here on that trips had 2 people go out, try to look like they're going to do a little bit of a pinch and have one guy out on that flat. But the pinch guys, I guess they thought they were Dennis Rodman, pretty much set a pick. And everybody else stood around and went, well, now I've got no one to throw to. Gets down for the tackle. Carter Hitz also a great job to get onto that left side. So reversed as they got trips right now.
Ooh.
And watch the ball as the entire team jumped. So they'll get a free 5 yards here and a 2nd and 12. Cyclones have in each 3 of their games fallen for at least 1 hard count.
Yeah, I mean, the penalties are free yards for the other team.
As they roll the clock. At least they should be rolling the clock. Roll the clock. Hey, Jason, roll the clock. Roll the clock. He's up here talking as they pass it up. Gets the catch. McElroy gets thrown out of bounds just past the 40-yard line.
Also having a great game. 2 great passes at least. Or
multiple runs as
receptions.
well. Talon McElroy, the senior. 3rd and 4. Huh, 3rd and 5, never mind. 7:22 remaining. 14-6. Had to look over at Jason running the clock and go, hey, roll the clock, roll the clock, roll the clock. Back into formation. It's going to look to be a quick pass. And he gets the speed boost up into the front and gets the first down and a couple more. As, man, he kind of just slowed there, just tried to sit there, look, and read the defense, find the hole. He had 4 Cyclones there, was able to find the 1 hole and get through for the first down. 7:10 remaining here in this first half. 14-6 your score.
Game's going by fast, honestly.
It's so far a really great game between both of these teams. As you know, each team, has a little bit of hiccups here and there. But other than that, great just battle of wits. Inside as they're going to try and pull it out. Great job on the tackle. Would not be a sack because it was a rushing play. That is coming in on the outside. Aiden Akers on the blitz. And he did a great thing where that Bartolomucci had the ball. He was going to look to try and pop it out to that side. Inside tackle, grab the chest plate. If you grab the chest plate, he's not going anywhere on that tackle. 6:22 remaining. Second and long once again for this Indians team. Been here before multiple times on this drive, and they've come back every single time. Let's see if the Cyclones can, adjust a little bit and maybe get through and hold them.
Going to be twins on the left side.
Empty set right.
Motion.
Bartolomucci with the rush. It's going to be an option play. A wide open field. He's got one man to beat. Gets down tackled. I do believe we'll give it to, I believe that was Clayton Hunt who finally got him down into that far side. 5:50 remaining. 14-6 as he gets the long rush for the first down. Right there about the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
They'll give it to him on the 10. So first and goal for the Pawnee Indians.
Great round up the right side.
That was a great job to find that sideline and keep getting through. 5:30 remaining here in the second quarter. And man, a half in almost, 40 minutes is crazy. Out to the far side, he's got many options. Let's see, throws it up, can't get it. Now
Just outside of his reach.
That is a good play call there, as he had so many options he could do. Had one man right in front of him, shovel pass. One man behind him for an option lateral. Guy down on the far side for a post for the touchdown score. Can't get to either one of them. Incompletion leads to 2nd and 10 here. Well, 2nd and goal on the 10.
Usually the Cyclones play some great goal line defense. They've had some great stops in the past.
Looks to pass. Bartolomucci out to the flat. Tackled down. I do believe that was Xavier Hilton. Indeed. Hernandez on the catch. Missed a wide open touchdown catch earlier in our last drive. However, gets that back here on the nice flat. Gets around 3 or 4 on the run. 4:49 remaining here. 3rd and goal from the 7.
Indians need to be looking to do something here. They only have about 2 plays to get that thing in the end zone.
And that's what 3rd down means.
Yep.
Tight formation is going to be a switch over. Run by McElroy. Gets in. That is Talon McElroy in for the Indian touchdown. The Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. So 14-12. They're going to look to tie it up here with this 2-point conversion. So now you give the Cyclones the ball. 4:23 remaining. They can score very quickly. However, they do kind of like more methodical pacing, so we'll see what they do offensively coming out of this.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too many long passes.
Don't really think so. I think more probably jet sweeps out to the side, give Laughlin some running room.
Yeah.
Haven't seen much of that so far this game. Haven't seen that counter coming out of that I formation, which is a deadly play if used right. In that formation, it's going to be cut by Bartolomucci, turned around and tackled, but he's going to be tackled almost into the end zone. They'll call no. So 14-12 your score. Nice job defensively to go right around. I do believe that was Jesse Johnson. I'll see. He said Jesse Johnson, but I didn't see Jesse Johnson out there. I think he might have been Owen Rigg. In any case, 23 or a 22 number. It's kind of hard to see out there. 4:23 remaining in this second quarter. 14-12 your score. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by The Watering Hole. The Watering Hole in downtown Augusta says it is open. Says good luck area teams this season. Stop in for a cold drink Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. with happy hour 4 to 6. Then Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Watering Hole says, good luck, area teams. And also brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide athletic trainers who give expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Boomed, kicked off, picked up by Johnson at the 20. He's going to roll out to the right side. What a block on the play by Cam Kramer. But they'll probably call a block in the back here as there's a flag on the play. Cam Kramer opened up that sideline with a huge block. They're showing block in the back. So mark it back 10. Of course, that is 10 from the spot of the foul. So it will be starting out, I do believe, at the 25. Yep, was on the 25, so they'll mark off 10. First down for the Cyclones. Once again, little penalty is going to just come back and bite them. As close, 4:16 left in this first half. They really want to get that first half momentum coming out with a touchdown before they get ready for halftime. And this is not going to help them at all. Pushed back another 10 yards.
Yeah, one more score would be a great way to start the next half.
I formation as a timeout will be taken out. We'll see who they give it on. Well, I don't think they've showed who the timeout was taken by. But in any case, we'll take a timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
As we get set, 4:18 remaining in this first half. 14-12 as the Cyclones come out for their third possession back in this I formation. Maybe watch the counter is what I've been saying. We'll see. Fullbacks, he'll get up and about a run of, we'll give him about 4. Owen Rigg having a great game so far.
Great game. He's been everywhere, all over the field.
No huddle as they'll sweep it out to Laughlin. Finds the open lane, and he is gone. Only one man to beat him. If he can find out on this far side, jukes him out a little bit, steps out, however, at the 25-yard line. And what a way to find the cutback lane. And also, what a run by Adam Hernandez to get from that backside safety all the way over to Laughlin out on the 25. And Cyclones getting set to come back right once again. Speedy here with 3:46 remaining. Clock is stopped as they stepped out of bounds. And this gives them a lot of room to work with and a lot of time to do it with. Now they can slow down, do their game.
Don't want to give the Indians too much time if they score here.
I formation sweep out. Same play as he's going to find the cutback lane again and gets about 4. We'll give him 3. 2, man, they really knocked him back. 3:20. Substitutions coming in and out. Ball is down. That is a fumble on the play. Picked up that time by Graydon Eugen.
All right.
So, turnover on downs as nobody was paying attention to that far side. That man was
he
still
was definitely
there.
on the field.
Definitely was too many men on the field. Referees didn't see it in time, which is insane because there's 3 substitutions coming in and running out at the same time. In any case, 3:11 here, 14-12 your score, as the Indians have an opportunity to get another score here before the end of the half. Man, that is a momentum killer. As we'll see if the Cyclones can come out and get a good stop here. It's going to be a run by McElroy, as he'll get through for about a 15-yard rush. Gets up to the 40. Ashton Barclay coming in to play, I do believe, safety. Switching out with Mitchell Wilcox. Excuse me, that is Laughlin. Once again, 5s and 6s, real similar.
Yeah, especially with that font.
At least that is a normal, linebacker style font.
Oh yeah.
There are some fonts like Rova Williamsfield yesterday, which we had here on TSSR Game Time Live. Man, it was really hard. It was a cool design, man. I get it, but 1st and 10, they'll be right there for the option. Trying to get around and stop. Gets about 2 on the gain. Tackled down by Clayton Hunt.
No real place to go there. I mean, gain of 2 still, but not too bad.
That's a great defense contained by the Cyclones. They'll even move it back, so they'll say a gain of 1. So 2nd and 9 with 2:12 remaining here. 14-12.
That clock just seems like it's ticking by so fast.
Man, it is still so weird to go out there and see all the wind turbines. I know it's been about 3 years since they've came in, but it's kind of still fresh whenever I look out there towards Scioto. Gonna look to pass out towards the open man, but gets around the 2 tackles. Turn around, and Hilton gets him down, but not before the first down and a gain of extra couple. So it'll be about the 46. Had 3 referees in 3 different spots. 1:45 remaining here in this first half. 14-12. Cyclones still with the lead.
Talking about those wind turbines. First time I was here, I didn't even notice, actually. There were definitely not that many.
They weren't there when you first came here.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The first time you were here, our freshman year, they are putting in right on that year. He'll get about, let's say about 4. Oh, he ran out way sooner than that. Never mind. Gain of around 2. Wind turbines, not turbines.
Yeah. I knew it right after I said it.
1:24 here remaining here. 14-12. As the Indians taking a little bit more time this drive to really plan out. They were really up to the ball, quick, trying to set that pace. But Cyclones came right back out with the same pace as well. So now they're slowing it down a little bit. Motion man look to pass. It's going to be a long ball out to the open man. Caught.
Oh, still up.
And that'll be in for a touchdown. Is a little bit of I don't know, you call it a Looney Tunes type situation.
Yeah.
There is 3-man collide, 3-man fall, and 1 man runs out for the touchdown. 1:13 remaining, so 18-14 now your score. Pawnee with the lead. Switching men out. Going for 2, the Indians. 1:13 left in this one. Haven't been able to get a PAT or 2-point conversion, that is. So we'll see if they can finally make up for that. They're back into that formation. They've had no luck so far. Swings it out to McElroy. Finally, he'll get it in.
And that almost did not work for him once again.
That
kind of got a bit lucky on that play.
2014. So Pawnee up 2014. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have. We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
1:13 remaining in this first half. 20-14 your score. Pawnee with the lead after the touchdown pass by Bartolomucci. Okay. Greg really enjoying the new sound system that we have out here.
Sounds great.
Oh, yeah. Compared from the last couple of years that we've had. Ball on the 40. It's going to be kicked off. It's going to be a squib. Over picked up. We're try to get anywhere out of it, but man, Garrett Walker has a death wish, I guess, picking it up right there, and with no blockers in front of him, gets about 2 on the game. 1:12 remaining, 20-14.
Usually the type of situation where you just want to fall on it.
Oh, and I know exactly why you do fall on it, because there's one game. I was always up back. One game where it went right towards me. Perfect position, couldn't even fall down. I had to run. And, man, I got tackled by about 5 different people and decided, nope, never doing that ever again.
Very risky play.
I enjoyed being lineman where all I had to do was hit the one guy in front of me and nobody tackles me. Twins out to the right, one side back. They'll send a man in motion. Oh, that was very close. Had to watch that as the pocket completely collapses. Tackled down. Whole host of
taking his time on that one.
Couldn't really find that open hole, but
no.
Man, it kind of just collapse there on both sides of the play. West Prairie will take a quick timeout, try to talk it over, find a new route, because I don't think that's gonna work again if they try to run it.
I don't believe so. I don't know if it's just being up here in the box with the fan behind me, but I feel like it's cooled down from when we first got here.
Yeah, you're enjoying the fan. It doesn't quite reach me over to this far side. I'd like to go out there and ask Tanner how he feels out on the side of the press box here at West Prairie.
He's got a little bit of shade out there.
Yeah, he could just huddle up next to the building.
Yeah, not quite baking. Maybe slow roasting.
Just put it in a crock pot. He'll be fine in 8 hours.
We'll check on him once in a while. Give him a little shake.
A pork roast right now with some potatoes and carrots. It sounds so good.
I'll tell you what, those pork chop sandwiches the FFA members got over there, great. Had one earlier. It was excellent.
52 seconds remaining. It's going to be once again, set formation for him. Looks to pass. It's going to be a dink and dump over to Hilton. Hilton gets through one man, can't get through the rest, however. So it's 3rd and 11.
Got a little bit caught up on his own blocker there.
Yep. Oh, second. All right, so they were really quick on that switch over from first to second. 30 seconds remaining. Now they got to really hurry.
Get it out of bounds, maybe.
Set look for Laughlin as, man, they've got a blitzer. He's going to get rid of it. He's got to get rid of it. He's got to get rid of it. He's
got to get rid of it.
Got to get rid of it. And he's going to run with it and get a heavy tackle. Loses about 3 on the play. Timeout taken by West Prairie. Now it's 3rd down, and, you got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. Also, receivers kind of have to see that, see if they can get back, try to help out as much as they can. But he was, Barkley just running all over trying to get out.
Yeah, I will say if there's nobody downfield to throw it to, it's a little harder to get rid of it. But still better than getting tackled like how it happened.
Yep. Ten seconds remaining here in this first half. 20-14. I do believe it's 20-14. A couple of burnouts down there.
Yeah,
I think
it is.
If I go to a high school game and not one of the bulbs is burnt out, kind of feel suspicious. I'm like, gets 2, maybe 3, but that'll be 2 seconds remaining. As Barkley's not in, Greg, as he didn't pay attention to the change from 3 to 2 as Cam Kramer was the runner. As, he just kind of tiptoed and tiptoed and tiptoed. He couldn't find any open hole. I guess that's what he's really trying to find.
I mean, sometimes when there's not an open hole, you got to make it.
At any rate, 2 seconds remain. They'll just kneel this down and send us to halftime. 20-14, your halftime score. Pawnee able to take advantage of a fumble and get the lead, as they'll take a knee to end this one. I do believe the Cyclones will get the ball at the end of this halftime period. We'll check up on that, as Cyclones just, you can feel it, feel it just slipping a little bit. They're getting a little lower. So they just need to take this break, get some water in you, come up. You're having a great game until that one little mistake. Got to always just focus on that. And I do believe the Cyclones will come back with a little bit more effort than that last drive.
A little bit more energy.
At any rate, we'll take a quick timeout and be back here for the halftime show on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you, providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to halftime here at West Prairie High School as the Cyclones take on the Pawnee Indians. 20-14 your score as the Indians take advantage of a late turnover, come back and get that last touchdown. However, you know, you look at that one little play. Other than that, Cyclones have been playing great.
Yeah, they really have. What is it, Rigg?
Owen Rigg.
Owen Rigg had a great game so far.
Alongside Jensen Laughlin with a receiving touchdown, some good rushes as well. Barkley, of course, holding down the fort at quarterback. Defensively, the Cyclones are looking much better than they have the past two games.
Yeah, they're playing a great game. I can't really say more than that.
As for the Pawnee Indians, you know, once again, there's not really anything wrong. It's just been a hard-fought game between both these teams, just chugging down the field, just little by little by little by little. Neither team really getting any major stops as there's been no turnover on downs other than the one turnover.
That last one, yeah.
Other than that, you know, only a couple of fourth downs, and both have been converted by either team. So it's just been pretty much a great game of showing how much you can do running down the court,
the
field.
In the court.
You know, the more I say it, the more I'm going to trip up on it. I know,
Yeah.
it's my little thing.
Other than like a couple of long runs by the Indians and then a couple of receptions, it's just been a meat grinder almost.
I will
not with any like major stops, but everyone's doing some solid work.
Oh, here we go. As Greg gets done talking, he puts a song on, and he looks down and looks right at me. I don't know if he realizes that I'm a huge wrestling fan, but anytime you hear Real American, it's going to be a great time. 7 minutes remaining here in this halftime, 20-14. And with the Indians, you know, they've gotten a couple of big plays. That's been their real great thing, is big plays. They've been capitalizing on those. But anything smaller, anything they're trying to run upfield, unless it's a side out, unless it's a pass, this team is stopping them. They're inside playing great for the Cyclones.
Yeah, I mean, the running game has been hard work, and it's just, again, solid all around. It's been mostly 3-4 yard gains almost the whole game, with the exception of a few. But just some favorite kind of football. I say this every time I come out. Favorite kind of football, when you just march it down the field.
And that's one thing you don't really see much in 8-man, as there's so much empty space. It really leans more towards it. You know, faster offensive games where you get some games, you know, with 60, 70 points. That's kind of normal at this point, which is, it's weird to say that 50 points is normal in a football game. You know, 20-14, that was a final when I'd been playing 11.
Right.
Man. This here, and this is a hard-fought game, and it's 20-14. Pawnee playing great as well. Bartolomucci on the quarterback side with real great help by Talon McElroy and Adam Hernandez to keep things moving offensively for him. And, you don't really hear much about the line, of course. I try to talk about the linemen as much as I can. Linemen for both these teams playing great as, anything rushing. Yeah, sure, they might find the comeback lanes or anything like that. If you see a 4-yard rush, you knew that line really held strong and pushed through.
One great thing that the Pawnee offense has been doing is keeping their options open. Every play they have 2, 3, sometimes even 4 options available. If they got an open man downfield, they can throw it. If there's a great look for an option, they pitch it. They usually pick the right route every time too.
That's where that decision-making from Bartolomucci comes in, the senior, and really just knowing exactly where to put out. That's the fight of two different, philosophies offensively, because you see a lot of options by this Pawnee team. Then you look at Coach McCormick's, who Coach McCormick is a proponent of, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do it great. Stop us. Go ahead, try. As, most of his team plays, that first 2 drives, almost specifically only I-formation runs.
Yep.
Just keep on pushing. Go ahead, stop us. Go ahead. You can't. As the only one that has been able to stop the Cyclones have been the Cyclones on a few plays.
Yeah. Giving up a few key penalties hurts them too.
Big penalties, the face mask, the block in the backs,
Yep.
offsides. That's the little stuff in a game like this when it comes down to the wire. That's really going to be the difference maker. So coming out of this halftime, that's kind of what they really should be focusing on, helping and working out as those little mistakes. Excuse us for that. Found a new thing that OBS does. I did not know that if you would hit the 2 or 3 keys up here, that it goes to that scene. So apologies for that. Let's try to find our paper here for TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the Morth Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Currently, they have pumpkins and other fall goodies available. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. And brought to you by Country Financial Agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. 2 minutes remaining here in this halftime. We'll take another quick break. Be back here for second half action at West Prairie High School. 20-14 Indians over the Cyclones.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you. Providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Third quarter getting set. As we get set for the kickoff, it will be the Indians getting ball. So that means, 2014, they can really have a chance to blow this open, get a 2-score lead.
Yeah, that does not do well for the
Cyclones.
For the Cyclones at all.
You look down at the paper and it's just on the Pawnee side and you went, oh, okay, hold on. Only third game we've done so far this year. Well, at least that is me and you. Lord, I can't even count how many games I've already done so this year.
Oh, a lot. You've worked, what?
Every day.
Every day.
If I'm not doing streams, I'm working at Hearts. If I'm not doing streams or Hearts, Lord knows I'm going crazy because what am I supposed to do when I don't work? 2014 gets set for second half kickoff. Laughlin with a laser beam. It's going to roll out to about the 5-yard line. It'll roll out of bounds, however. So put on the 35 as the Indians will start this one out. Yeah, decent field position for him.
Yeah, not too bad. Could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
Could have picked it up at the 10 back there.
Defense out onto the field. As motioning for the, I believe, legal procedure. Don't remember exactly the legal term for ball went out on kickoff. So, we got a 3-3-2 out there. 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 2 safeties. Twins right main in motion. That's McElroy. They'll throw a flag. First down. Not first down, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
As they do have a flag. I do believe it'll be, too many men in motion. So send that one back. That legal shift is that wide receiver. Right after he went into motion, he pulled back a little bit too fast. So that'll be, I believe, a move back 5. So, first of 15 for the Indians.
That number 9, Carson Wart, seems to be pretty light on his feet.
Having a great game so far. Wart, he's kind of been, a little bit of a distraction, most of this game. And he's been the main fake-out man. Because anytime he does get the ball, he does a pretty good job of getting up.
Oh, yeah. He uses his cutbacks and jukes wisely. He doesn't usually cut back into somebody. He notices the field. He's got field awareness.
He's playing with his eyes up instead of head down, which could have its drawbacks, especially if, fullback. Tight in now with a bobbled snap. It's going to be Bartolo He'll keep it. He'll get about 2. Makes it a second and around 13. 17 remaining. Second and 13. Bartolo over there had a nice snap, but on the handoff, just fumbled a little bit. He's just going to have to try and take it, get as many as he can. Gets 2 on the run. Could have been a lot worse. So, Cyclones trying to hold him here. Once again, have him into negative yardage as 2nd and 12. And once again, just little mistakes, just coming up and coming up and coming up, offsides. So they'll give him 5 yards and make it a 2nd and 8. That's exactly how they got rid of the deficit they found themselves in last drive. Multiple times they had been able to get, a penalty to get him out of that back yardage, get back in between the sticks.
Just little penalties. They come back to hurt you.
Already around 35 yards of penalties for the Cyclones. Finds the man upfield. He's going to get across for the first down. He is just fighting through.
Several tackles broken.
Breaking through everything. That, once again, is Carson Wart. So that'll be a first down as he gets to the 50. We'll see where they drop it at. Right on the 50. 10-13 remaining in this third quarter.
Hopefully
22-14.
Hopefully the Cyclones can stop them and pick up the momentum on their next drive. You know what would be great here? Fumble recovered by the Cyclones, some sort of interception. That would be just amazing.
Handed off once again up to Ward, but that one's going to be tackled down right on the line of scrimmage. And man, he's a bit slow to get up. Yeah, Greg, you could just say half the team there for whoever tackled on that play as he ran right into the linebackers. 9:30 remaining. 20-14. Indians still up. As Wart still, once again, just kind of slow as he could feel the brunt of that tackle. One man wide, other 2 in. Pass, he's going to let that one fly wide open, but way overthrown, about 10 yards, intended for Adam Hernandez. And multiple times they've ran that play, but it hasn't worked so far. Hernandez is always open.
Yeah.
They bring those two men in. They are still legal receivers as they are on that tight end block. Makes it look like they're going to run and, boom, dish it out to that far top. Hernandez just couldn't reach there as that one was a little overthrown. The other one they had was a little underthrown. The other one he just straight dropped it. So a little miscommunication between Hernandez and Bartolo here with 9:01. 3rd and 10 as they're going to send a man in motion. Looks to pass, has the option, but he finds it upfield, tries to get through and can't break the tackle.
Had he been just a little bit quicker, he would have gotten
short
much
gain,
more than
and
that.
Great job by Clayton Hunt to keep on hold onto that hand side, slow him down so that Mikey Kitch could come back and finish the job. So now 4th and 6. Let's see what they go ahead and do here. If I'm coach, I'm going hard count. It hasn't stopped him so far, so why not try? There we go. We're going to look to maybe punt. There we go. Flags everywhere. Picked up by Jensen Laughlin. He's going to spin around, break one tackle, can't break the second. Multiple flags down here on the sides. We'll see what that is about. And a little bit of a weird thing. I've never seen a punt with a motion man.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
A legal procedure, as you know, they haven't seen a punt with a motion man. As they'll knock him back 5 and try it again.
This doesn't look right. Better throw the flag.
Or maybe they'll just take it, you know. We're talking down to Coach McCormick. A legal procedure. They'll decline it, not even give him a chance. He wants the ball. 8:06 remaining here in this third quarter. 20-14, and the first turnover on downs by either team other than the one fumble.
We know this team can get it all the way down the field.
And they don't have any time restrictions. They don't really have any big pressure. I believe this will be another long, just keep it working, just keep it moving, push down the
Another
field.
3 yards.
I formation, so fullback out or a sweep for Laughlin. Right there for Laughlin. Fumbles it again. Picked up. Tackled by Mikey Kitch.
Wow.
Flag. Oh, my God. Are they going to call a late tackle on Ashton Barkley? We'll see what the flags are about. But, man, just couldn't get on the bobbled snap.
Messy play.
Yeah. Personal foul, yep, once again on the Cyclones. Late hit. So 1st and 10 from a good long margin is that 15-yard penalty. We'll knock him up, and well, that negates anything good that you just got out of that play.
Yep.
Carter hits.
That's very unfortunate to see.
Yep, first down for the Indians. 7:56 remaining in this third quarter. First and goal as they are right on the 10-yard line. It's going to be a end around, and
And he's going to be in.
Holding on. Hey, the block in the back. There we go. You could hear holding on 22 as coach up here was looking at it entirely on that end and around. As it's either a holding or a block in the back. We'll see whichever one they call it on. Could have been anything out there. Tried hard enough, that's Logan Howard, to keep that option open, have that inside so that nothing would be able to stop the rush. However, holding will knock him back 10. I do believe it'll be from the spot of the foul, so we'll see how much they move it back to. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so replay first down at the 11. As is right there on the 1. 7:47 remaining in the third quarter.
Well, hopefully they could stop him now. They got kind of lucky with that.
They got lucky on that little bit of an end around on that penalty, but
yeah,
we'll see what the Cyclones can do here in this situation.
They've held before. They can hold again.
Same formation, as they're going to have twins left. Man in motion. Another illegal formation.
Option.
Didn't call that one, but everybody was illegally formationed. Spun around, end in for the touchdown. Indians score to make it 26-14. So we're going to look to try and make it a 14-point game with this 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's a bit momentum killing, I'd say. 2
fumbles to end of the last 2 drives for the Cyclones. Really need to lock it down, just kind of slow down a little bit on these. Make sure that you have the ball before you start to run.
Yeah, that holding onto the ball. Oh, they're going to go back to this.
Back to the little bit of a, odd formation. Bartolo Mucci with the quick pass goes right towards it. Right to Adam Hernandez. Complete, so it makes it a 28-14 game here at Bauman Field. We'll take a quick timeout and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, This is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
28-14, 7:13 remaining here in this third quarter as we get set. Looking to kick is Pawnee. Deep to return is Jesse Johnson. Quick kick, and that's going to be a boomer. Picked up at around the 15-yard line. Johnson's going to try and find the hole as he gets swallowed up at around the 27, 28-yard line.
All right. All right. I mean, now we just got to work the way up the field. Just got to hold on to that football.
Cyclones coming out, hoping to have a little bit different offensive run than the past two drives. Both ended in a fumble. 7:07 on the clock. Twins right. Man in motion. False start. Or a legal procedure.
Wow.
Man, they're seeing more yellow than a taxi cab service today.
Yep.
As another 5 yards back, that makes it easily almost 50 yards in penalties. Roll the clock, 7:04. 28-14 your score. They'll try it again. Look to pass is Barkley. Barkley's going to find an empty side running. Man, what a hit. He takes it about the 25. So he makes it probably 3 yards. So a 2nd and 14. 6:47 remaining. 28-14 your score here. McCormick giving Barkley the play. As man, the Cyclones just kind of came out of that halftime and just felt flat.
Yep.
And they haven't been able to get right back into there. They've had good plays, but they haven't been able to take advantage of it.
Got to get the momentum going.
Set a man back in motion. Barkley drops it over. That one. Couldn't be caught by Cam Kramer. I don't know exactly if he was looking for Kramer or
I think he overthrew, and then the other guy just happened to be there. Who was that?
Kramer. Cam Kramer.
Yes.
6:15 remaining here in this third quarter. 28-14. 3rd and 14. As the Cyclones going to try it. They got to think of something. Work something out. Maybe run that jet sweep. Hasn't been really ran so far today. You do have Kramer out there and Johnson. Set trap. Nobody blocked as it's going to be a screen. And gets about 2 yards.
Yeah.
Down there, that is number 55, Drew Heisel. Didn't get touched at all by this offensive line.
Yep.
As Hilton grabbing his arm.
Already 4th down.
Yeah, Hilton is not looking good coming into the game. In lieu of Xavier Hilton, that is Aiden Horn. Hope that he feels better. Back deep to punt. Jensen Laughlin. As that rolls over, hits about the 30-yard line and gets a nice bounce. Picked up at the 15. And he's got a room to run. We'll see what he does with it. He's working sideline. Right there, Owen Rigg to help tackle him down.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
So 5:15 remaining in this third quarter. Hilton coming back into the game. It looked like it was just a little bit of a stinger. So 28-14. 28-14 your score.
We got to try to keep the penalties to a minimum here.
You know, that's kind of like exactly what you really got to do. Biggest thing for the Cyclones is just, just play. You know, it's not like they're going up against, Alabama. They've shown that they could beat this team already in this first half.
Oh,
Has a wide open lane. Ooh. He's going to try and get through. Tackled behind. Tackles his own teammate. Gets to the 40-yard line. So a long, long run by Carson Ward. 30-yard gain on the run up the middle. And the entire first half, that wasn't there. The middle was not there.
Nope.
Finds the cutback lane.
Let that one get away from us.
4:44 remaining, 28-14. Third quarter. Shotgun. Man in motion. They'll hand it back up to Wart. Let's try it again. Breaks one, breaks two. Gets tackled on the third. Almost about a 9-yard gain. Yeah, we'll give him 8.
He is having a great game. It's unfortunate that he's getting so many yards on us, but you got to give him credit.
4 minutes remaining in this third quarter, and that's the thing is they've got an entire quarter to work with. They're only down 14, down 2 scores.
Yeah,
an entire quarter to work with. They're in a great position to come back, and it just looks like everybody's dead. Hands off finally right there. Aiden Akers finds the perfect hole.
Trying to tackle
picks him up.
Shoulder pads there.
It was a little too high, but I mean, if you got to secure that tackle, wrap up, get there. Loss of 7. Loss of 7. 3:25 remaining, and these are the plays. You got to hold on to these plays and keep pushing through. Get back up. Stop feeling bad about yourself for being out there and start playing football.
You can't do anything about what's happened in the game already. Just the only thing you can do is keep on moving.
Can't move forward. Looking back. 3:04 remaining. 28-14. Man, if they just look forward, they'll see an empty lane right ahead of them. A little miscommunication on the switch leads to another loss. This one, a loss of 1. So 4th and 8 here.
Had a bit of
stop him here.
Indian
stop him
collision.
Here. Oh, yeah. If they stop him here, game changer. Game changer entirely, momentum-wise. Not really a game changer in reality, but momentum-wise, these Cyclones starting to feel better about themselves.
Spirit builder.
Exactly. When you are playing happy rather than, sad or mad, you see way different lanes than you would if you're mad.
This is one of those plays where it's either going to make it or break it.
They'll go for the punt. Man in motion once again on the punt. We'll see if they actually go for it.
They do.
They do. Nice spiral as it will drop out about the 5-yard line. So.
Pretty good punt.
All right. Here we go. 2:03 remaining in third quarter. You got an entire quarter to work with after this one. Just breathe.
We know we can drive it up the field.
Exactly.
We know we can do it.
All you got to do is just watch the penalties.
Hold on to the football.
Hold on to the football. Do your job. That's all you need to do is do your job.
Yeah, you just got to play every play. You can't just stand up and no plays off.
Back into I formation. It has been working. Let's just keep on pushing through. 2:03 remaining. First down.
Up the middle.
Hand off, and that one's going to be locked
up. Off the ground almost.
Say
very small gain, if any at all.
Yeah, they'll give them a yard.
Yeah.
They'll be generous. Cam Kramer and Jesse Johnson coming back into this one. Well, switch out for Clayton Hunt and Owen Riggs, so probably a switch out of I formation and back into that, 2-1 outs with a running back in the middle as Hilton comes in as well. 2nd and 8. Barkley looks to pass. Has Laughlin on the out, but he'll pass to Johnson. Oh, man, he'll see he's down. He's probably down.
Yeah, they're calling that incomplete.
He had Laughlin on that out perfectly. Laughlin ran that route great, had a little bit of shovel step, got out into that corner.
Wide open.
Went for Johnson, who was also open. Can't get it. It's a little low. So 3rd and 9.
Trying to cut the grass with the football on that play.
It surprised you that normally doesn't work.
No, not at all. Football's not too sharp.
That's a good thing. I wonder why they wear gloves. 28-14, Indians still up. Cyclones 3rd and 9 with 1:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Barkley looking to pass, I do believe. It'll be comeback. He's just going to have to run with it and pray. Gets about 2 up, but had a hitch right there and had a slant. Had the hitch open if he went, but maybe, I don't know.
When he's running, he's got to make sure to keep that ball in tight, because I saw it looked like he was carrying a bag of groceries, just way out here. Just got to get it in tight. Got to hold on to it.
So what they did
to
adjust in West Central is they brought in the 2 tight ends and brought them in as running backs and only had 2 receivers out and 2 blockers. I think that might have to come into play soon.
Yeah.
As Barkley's running out. Oh, he's got to get rid of it. Laughlin's going to keep it. Laughlin has the sideline. He's got the first down and more. Is he going to keep on running up? Come for the cutback lane, kid. Come for the cutback lane.
Oh,
gets up to the 50.
Great run. That is the kind of play that'll change your game around.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly what they needed.
I did not expect that.
A run of about 42 yards. Greg, you can't count. It's 42. 15 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter. And, man, you just got a good game.
Yeah.
Everything's working well. You're on the 50, so you're in great field position. Just keep on going. Just keep on pushing, man. If they get this score here, that's going to feel better on defensively. You're going to feel better offensively. You can go through only down 1 after that.
And like you said, we get a whole other quarter to work with.
Over and across, nice pickup. He's going to fight for the first down. First down marker's just not even picked up. I don't know really what's going on there.
That was on the ground before the
whistle started.
Ball was even snapped.
I guess, since it is technically on the flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
Sideline violation. There we go. Oh, warning. Warning. It was the warning, not the violation. On Pawnee. 4.7 remaining. They'll roll the clock, so they'll just let it go, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter, 28-14. Tale of 2 halves. And they're just going to have to turn this around. Cyclones just got to feel better, man. Just keep pushing through. Down 6 at the end of that first half. Now, down 14. It's not that big of a deal, but it just feels like, they've just gotten 17 dropped on them.
Yeah, sometimes you have one bad play, you act like the Grim Reaper just showed up. Act like it just killed the game for you. But
they're seeing
it's
now.
Just not the case.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're seeing now. They've got a little bit of momentum. They can find it and just push through here. So we'll take a quick break and be back here for 4th quarter action at Bauman Field here at West Prairie High School as the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones take on the Pawnee Indians 28-14.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
Back for 4th quarter here at Bauman Field. 12 minutes on the clock, 2nd and 1. Cyclones back in that I formation. Looks to pass. It's going to be a little bit over 2. Owen Rigg has a good chuck. He just keeps on trucking. Gets down to the 20 for the first down. Plays. Get momentum. Just push through. That's what we've been saying. That now they're finally starting to come back. Now they're starting to feel it. You know,
Big gain.
Big gain there. Owen Rigg with another great play. He's definitely the MVP of the game so far on the Cyclone side.
Oh, yeah.
11:40 remaining in the game. As the scoreboard needs to realize it is fourth quarter, not third quarter. All right, said it loud enough that he could hear. 11:42. Excuse me, 11:24. Looks to pass once again. Barkley with it. He breaks one block, but he subs through, and it's going to get sacked down at the 28-yard line. And, you know, Barkley once again, you know, when he sees that pocket collapse, does a good job of getting around, not getting sacked, looks for opportunities. But after, like, that first little one, if he would have just tucked it and ran, probably could have gotten up to maybe a little bit of the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 15.
And those situations, you got to make a decision. Am I going to get rid of it, or am I going to
And it's
run?
hard. And it's hard because, like, you know, if you do drop down and run for it, you'll get maybe one.
Yeah.
But if that lane opens up and no receiver gets picked up,
it's all about that what if.
10:36 remaining. Motion man, Jesse Johnson. It'll be Barkley once again. A pass over to Owen Rigg. Excuse me, that is Xavier Hilton. He gets knocked out of bounds. 3rd and long once again. And once again, there was a lineman not even blocked at all.
Yeah.
I assume that's because they're going out for that little bit of a screen, get that lineman out there to pull and block, but it's just not really working so far today.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to leave somebody unblocked, you got to get out of there. You got to do it quickly.
3rd and long, 10-24.
If they catch up on you, that play's kind of ruined.
Back into Twins right. Barkley drops back. He gets through one. Long ball over and across. Picked up and dropped. Can't get a hold of it as it's going to be tipped around. Had good defense on Johnson. So it brings up 4th and long. 4th and long, let's say, at the 28-yard line. See what the Cyclones do here. This could be a real big changer. Real big game changer for him. We're here, Greg. We're here.
Well, we're all here.
10-16, 4th and long. Barkley has Hilton next to him. Johnson and Laughlin to the right. Cam Kramer, that's going to be into the dirt. Pick it up, get rid of it. Pick it up.
No. And then the second guy ran right by it.
And he ran right by it to land straight on Barkley.
Yeah.
As Barkley did get injured in that last game. And it looks like he's not feeling as great again. As he is down. Hopefully that is just a little bit of a cramp. But yeah, that's always great when you see a lineman go right past a fumble to land on your quarterback.
Yeah, that's don't know if that's in the playbook.
28-14, 10:06 remaining here in this 4th quarter, and Cyclones, you know, you gotta get your revenge. You know, you see something like that, see something like somebody landing on your quarterback when he has no reason to be out there in that play anymore. You got to get angry. You got to push through. Up and around, you see Xavier Hilton coming around. They stop him right on the line of scrimmage, and that's what we're talking about. You know, use it. Use that frustration to push through. Get, stops. Get turnovers and balls. Get the Cyclones back on offense. And feel the same way on offense. You know, get a push. Get through. Get running. Get something.
As Chris Farley once said, angry.
9:38 remaining as Pawnee comes back out here. 2nd and 10. As they give the ball up to Wart. He's going to spin around, gets to the outside, breaks another one. One man to beat. He gets across as they fall on over each other. Benny Hill music commences as Wart gets the long run for the touchdown. Makes it I believe it'll be a 34-14 game, 9:13 remaining here in this 4th quarter as Wart just breaks about 5-6 tackles on the run. And, I mean, he was just so hard to break. He just runs with just that passion as they get set for a 2-point conversion attempt to make it 36-14 here in the fourth quarter. 9:13 remaining as the Cyclones, man, just arm tackle city. Back onto the field for the 2-point conversion, back into that formation.
I mean, it technically worked once, but they got lucky.
That one, it did work again. In for the rush, that is Nick Rice. So, makes it a 36-14 game. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experience in dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Cyclones with the offense now, 9-13, as it's 36-14, Pawnee with the lead.
And take it at the 35, kick one out of bounds.
First and 10. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is also brought to you by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in today's world. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone, camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas, and is expanding quickly. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. They switched up on me. The old Reed had phone and camera systems, and now it's camera and phone systems. So you'd think just reading aloud would be easy, but after you say the same ad about 700 times, really starts to trip you up. 9-13 first down as they can't figure out which way the ball is going. As the sticks get finally set up, we can get the whistle going for the next drive for the Cyclones. Barkley looks to pass.
Awesome.
Right there to Johnson, gets through,
on.
And he's through for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. And that's what we can do.
That's what
we can do. And it's like it was for an entire quarter. Cyclones just stood around like, I don't know what to do. Right there, long touchdown on the run. Makes it a 36-20 game. I'm going to see if they trot out Laughlin for the field goal.
Yeah, the whole third quarter, it's just basically, oh, geez, we just had a bad play. Wow.
Then they were walking through molasses.
Yeah, yes.
Set. They're going to go for the I formation. You know, they got to get him off the ball. Penalty flag. Yep. They'll have to call the substitution infraction. You know, had a little confusion on what was where. Finally gets him back. So first and 10 for the 2-point conversion. We'll see what they go with. They'll go for a pass, drop it on out to Owen Rigg.
Still up.
He still got it, but he can't get into the end zone. So penalties.
Yeah.
It's just keeps on being a killer. 36-20. Here with 9 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break. Be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
As we get set here, 9:01 remaining in this fourth quarter, 35-20, your score. Cyclones with the kick. Laughlin. As you can hear down there, the great call by Aiden Horn every game. A little squib kick as it goes right to 77. Oh, get on the ball. You can hear coach up here just slap the desk, as that was a perfect position. They even pointed out, this is the guy we're going for.
Yep.
This is where we're going. And if he would have went for the ball instead of the defender right there, probably could have picked it up, but makes it a 35-20 game with 9 minutes remaining. Barkley coming out for Cam Kramer.
Gotta stop him here. We can't afford lose any more points.
Sweep out. Nice defense. Loss of 2, maybe 3.
Probably 3.
8:49 remaining. Here in this fourth quarter, 35-20 your score. Cyclones feeling a little bit better.
Is that 35 or 36?
Yeah, we're on the 43.
No, the score. Is it 35
That's
or 36? Yep. Okay.
Did I say 35?
Sure. Yeah.
Oops.
I mean, couple bulbs out. You sometimes never know.
8:15 remaining. Twins left. You got one man inside right. Man in motion is McElroy. He'll get the open lane wide open. He's gone unless Barkley can catch him out here. The battle of twos, but that is in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown as 7:51 as 42-20, and now your score.
Hate to say,
I'm gonna blame all this on you.
Yeah.
Halftime we were like, man, it's just been a great hard nose, chug, and now it's been one play, touchdowns.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said anything.
7:51 here in this fourth quarter, 42-20, trying to make it a 24-point game. Back into that goal line formation. Probably just chunks it up the middle. They're going to look to pass. Oh, high ball, way high.
Flagged.
Probably put that on to holding, so they'll put that onto the kick or the kick position. We'll see. At any rate. Yep, holding on Pawnee. They'll decline it. Yep, so they can just get the ball. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. You can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you are 65 or older. Copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Johnson on the reception. Gets it about to the around the 18-yard line.
Well, let's see what we can do here.
7:46, down 22. There's still time.
Yeah.
Just got to feel like you've still got time.
It's possible.
Barkley out there. Twins left. Set to pass. Barkley has to get out from one, gets through two, gets to the line of scrimmage, and then gets tackled right back there, pushed out.
Okay.
Still fighting, but
he had men open. He just got almost swallowed up back there. Can't keep the pocket open. Yeah.
Cyclones team has given up.
Yeah.
You can kind of just see.
You could just see it in how they're standing.
It's
how they
that
run
hands
out
on
to
the hips.
field. Yeah.
Just kind of head down a little bit. Second and about 9. 7:04.
Zero energy on the sideline as well.
Just needs something, anything, just to pump them up.
Almost dead silent here.
Don't call the illegal formation as, there's just nothing. Barkley can't get anything.
Saw the defender trying to rip the ball out of his hand as well.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect time to do it. Not that they need it, just that kind of situation, that kind of tackle. What else are you going to do?
And it's hard because you look at a team where that first half, they had all the momentum in the world. They kept on pushing through, had a couple of troubles in the third quarter, and it's just like they decided, why fight?
What was it, like one of the first plays of the first quarter? We scored. And then now you compare them to how they're playing now and just
night and day here. Barkley looks to pass, has one man blitz, can't defend. He's got to have to go around a little dish over.
Okay.
Jukes one, but can't get down past to the line of scrimmage. So a loss of about 4. Brings a 4th and 10. And only thing you can hear on that field is the fan behind us, and not the crowd fan, like an actual fan. It's crazy.
Dead quiet
just
out here.
The change in momentum. 5:07, 5:06. Laughlin with the big punt once again. Touch it. There we go. They're going to give it to him on the 50. Picked up by Carter Hitz. Nope, excuse me, Cam Kramer. So 5:15 remaining in this fourth quarter. 42-20 your score as Pawnee probably just looks to put down the ball, keep it moving, keep the clock clicking down here as we reach about 4 o'clock, 2-hour game so far. I'd like to thank you all for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 1st and 10 for the Indians, as they'll take a timeout. So will we here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
Pawnee with the snap. Moves it across. That is Talon as he gets around 4. McElroy on the run. Tackled down by Owenrig and Hilton. Hey, Illinois beating Notre Dame. Yeah, Virginia. Marshall over Notre Dame. That's not great. Shout out to bartender Moby down at the Bushnell VFW, the biggest Notre Dame fan around here I know. Of course, you up from Catholic country, you probably have some Notre Dame fans.
Oh, I know a lot of Notre Dame fans.
The more north you go around here, the more they come out. 4:25 remaining. As they've got, looks like, 2 tight. On the rush, it will be Bartolomucci.
Yeah.
Tackled down by Cam Kramer, but after getting the first down for the Indians on the 38-yard, let's go with the 37-yard line. Also, when it comes, Western did lose to Minnesota, 62-10.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Western
score.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you are playing a Big Ten team, getting up to play up there. You know, I got a couple of friends on the football team, and just seeing them walking through that stadium yesterday for a pregame was kind of cool to be on such a big stadium.
Oh yeah.
2 tight ends now, 1 at side, 1 back. They'll wait to get down as far as they can. Line judge has started counting. Hands the ball up. That is Carson Wart once again. Wart gets close to the first down. Don't know if he can get it or not. Ooh, they'll move the chains. No. Yes. And like what he just said, Alabama, number 1 ranked, beat Texas 2019. The unranked Texans against the backup quarterback of Texas. And Alabama beat them by 1 on a last-minute field goal. So
wow.
Sounds like we might have a little bit of a chance for somebody new to be up there in that college football
They're not going to
playoff.
move the chains. They're going to move them back.
Oh, so a little communication between the refs and the chainsmen. So 2nd and 1, 3 minutes remaining, 42-20. As they'll wait till the back judge starts to count off the last 5 before they go. Chewing the clock as much as they can now, up 22 with 3 minutes remaining. Now he started to count. Hands the ball off, runs it up,
cuts it
Talon,
back.
and he gets around, finds
Wow.
the sideline, gets taken out by Cam Kramer on the ruck.
They don't need the yards, but he's finding them.
Talon McElroy just pretty great so far on the rush. 42-20. 2:25 remaining here. Clock is stopped as he did go out of bounds. 1st and 10. I do believe they'll be on the 16-yard line. As they probably want to chew as much clock as they can and, maybe get another one in. Why not? Waiting for the back judge to start counting. Hands the ball up. Slides off 1 tackle. Gets tackled down at the 10-yard line. That was Nick Rice on the rush. Did get that 2-point conversion for him earlier in the game. So they're starting to throw in some substitutions.
It is just completely quiet.
Silence.
I had to take off the headphones to make sure that the sound wasn't getting covered up, but no, it is. You could be in the middle of nowhere right now.
You could hear,
yeah,
Scioto, Illinois.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 here, 1:30 remaining here in this one. 42-20. Hands the ball off towards the right side. Tries to get anything, but man, they'll just run through. for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. Makes it a 48-20 game. Looking to make it 50-20 here with this 2-point conversion. .113 remaining here. 2-point conversion coming up back into that formation they have for goal lines. Kind of like a big circle. As they'll just kneel it. So, we'll take a quick timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
Welcome back to Bauman Field here, 48-20 with 1:13 remaining here. Kickoff coming for the Cyclones. Johnson picks it up. Jesse finds outside, can't get much of anywhere. Goes out of bounds at around the 37, as they'll say it. They picked a spot, there we go. 38, we'll give him a little bit more. Now I got, once again, multiple referees saying multiple things. Wind has shifted, so apologies if you can hear any of the wind coming into the microphone. It's coming in now. It's completely changed around. And by God, if good thing wind's here, because if we didn't hear the wind, we'd hear nothing.
Yeah.
106.
Could hear a pin drop from a mile away. And it would echo.
106 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Hands the ball off. That is Clayton Hunt. Gets around 4 on the rush, maybe 3. Second and, yeah, we'll give him 3. So 2nd and 7. 54 remaining, 54 seconds remaining. As Kramer might be bleeding on that far side. Yep, looks like just a little cut on his arm. So they'll roll the clock once again as they check out his arm. 2 in, 2 out here. Hands the ball off this time. Do believe that is Clayton once again. Nope. Carter hits. Never mind.
Clock's
25
still
seconds
running.
remaining. 48-20. Barring a minor miracle, I'd say that would be your final here from Bauman Field. 48-20 as Pawnee will take this one. They'll probably go in and maybe run one more play. 5 seconds remaining, so they're going to have to get set. Looks to keep it as Cam Kramer. He gets up. Final whistle is blown. And
he didn't even
he
play
just
to
stopped
the,
there.
he played to the clock.
48-20, your final. We'll take a quick break and be back here for the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH post-game show. Brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the the Cyclones on to victory. Well, you hear the saying "tale of two halves" a lot, but coming out of the first half, you had a Cyclones team that was down 6 after the one real big mistake, which was a fumble that turned into a touchdown for Pawnee. But you felt that energy, you felt alive.
Yeah, you can easily come back from that. What you can't come back from is just not wanting to play anymore. That's
it was pretty much halfway through the third quarter when we went, wow, this team's really having an issue with keep on pushing through. And, it just kept on piling and piling and piling. 48-20 your final here as Pawnee takes it.
Two players I know had a great game. That Wart, number 9, Carson Wart for the Indians. Great running plays, great. Unfortunately, it was on us, but and then also Owen Rigg. Owen Rigg had a lot of good stops,
played great defensively, was able to help out offensively on that running back position. Not really one of the main running backs that they utilize, but that I formation was really working well with him at fullback. Just keep on pounding the rock, pounding the rock. And it's just one of those things where, you can give them different play calls. You can give them anything. Like if your player's just kind of, it's a Saturday, I want to go home.
Yeah, we're already losing kind of thing, and then you can't come back from it.
And also it's a hard thing because I know I've been in that situation. I used to play Elmwood Brimfield, and we could have had a chance to beat them a couple times, but man, it was just like any little thing you'd say, well, here it is. Here's where it all falls apart.
Yep.
Here's the end of the world. A fumble. Here's the end of the world. And you just got to come back, find your spots that you're open at, find what you're good at, and we know what they're good at, chugging down the field, getting their lanes, and keep on pushing through. And, man, Coach McCormick tried as best as he could to change things up, but can't really do much.
Yeah, I mean, Cyclones have a great team out here. They had a great team, but they unfortunately just kind of gave up.
They had a great half, but they just
end of the third quarter just didn't want it anymore.
So we thank you all for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll get set for next week's full of football and volleyball action here on the channel. Stay tuned. Subscribe so that you get a notification anytime we do go live, as we will see you down the road.